Hello guys, today we are going to blog or discuss some things about the Aetas or Negritos of the Philippines, the first inhabitants of Philippine Islands, long before 1212 AD. And we are going to study the Table of Nations, starting from Noah and his three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, who survived the Great Flood, and how every nation's rooted out from Noah's three sons, and you know how every nations were scattered around the world after the confusion of languages from the Tower of Babel. So we are going to see first the Table of Nations. So this is it, the Table of Nations, guys. The how different nations that rooted out from the three sons of Noah, and the three sons of Noah were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So as you can see here, Shem had four sons or five sons named Elam, which is also known as Persia. Elam, also known as Persia, Assyria, or Elam was the father of Persian people or present-day Iranians. Assyrians by Ashur. Arphaxad, who was also the father of Chaldeans or Arphaxadites. The Lud or Lydia, the father of Lydians. These Lydians are also known as present-day Turkish or Turkish people from Turkey. And Aram was the father of Arameans or the Syrians, who began to speak Arameans or Aramic. So those were the five children of Shem, and how they also how every patriarch also descended from Shem and his son Arphaxad. And the second son of Noah, the third son, was Ham. Ham means black, burnt, or hot. And Ham was the father of Cush, or also known as Ethiopia, or the father of Ethiopians or Cushites. Mizraim was the father of Egyptians, because Mizraim is the Hebrew word for Egypt. Put, the father of Libyans, and Canaan or Canaan was also the father of different nations. And then we have Japheth here. Japheth was the father of Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. Most of descendants of Japheth were Indo-Europeans, or most of these Caucasian races. Shonsi Gomer was the father of Germanic people, Carpathians, Armenians. Magog, Georgia, Scythians. Madai, also the father of Persians, or some Medes, Indians of India. But according to other scholars, some Indians or Hindus also descended from Ham, from his children Sheba, Dedan, or somebody else here. The Hindus are also descended from Ham. And Javan was the father of Greeks, or Greek people. As you can see here, Tubal, Meshech or Moscow, and Tiras. So that's a table of nation, guys, and Noah had actually 16 grandsons who were scattered around the world after the confusion of Tower of languages from the Tower of Babel. You can see here some of the notes about the sons of Shem. The Elamites, or Elam was the name of ancient Persia. Ashur, the Hebrew word for Assyria. Paxad was the progenitor of Chaldeans. And Lud was the ancestor of Lydians. Lydia was in what is now Western Turkey. And about Ham was the father of Canaan. Canaanites are also called Phoenicians, Babylonians, Cush or Cushites, Egyptians, or Mishraimites, and Puthites or Libyans. So this is all about Cush. And Japhet. So here is some notes about Japhet, guys. And most of the Indo-European nations are Caucasians. So here it is some of the notes about the descendants of Japhet. So as you can see here, guys, according to one this blogger, the Bible is not a collection of myths and legends, but it stands alone as the key to the history of the earliest ages of the world. So back to the Aetas, guys, or Negrita or Negritos. These are some of examples of little black people or Negritos. And here are other examples of Aetas or Negritos. So guys, Ham Ham, one of the sons of Noah. His name means or something like burnt, black, or hot, dark or black, or Ham means passionate or hot, but it can also mean burnt or dark. Ham, Kam, Kem, Kemet, it's all the same. So that's it, guys. According to our study, that Ham means black, burnt, or hot. So that means most of descendants of Ham were black people. But not all of Ham's descendants were black, because according to Table of Nations, the Sinites were the ancestors of the present day Chinese people, Sino China. So that means not all of Ham's descendants were black, because the Sinites were not black, right? So That means not all of Ham's descendants were black. So about the Sea Knights, guys, the Sea Knights are believed to be the ancestors of present day Chinese people. The Sea Knights were descended from Canaan, and according to some information here, Father Sin was deified in Mesopotamia and called the Lord of Laws. He who created the law so that man can establish laws. So these were taken from the pagan people from or the Chaldees. Yeah, his symbol is the moon worship in Sinai area, Arabia, Moses and God's laws. No, this is not Sinai is not, sin is not to do with Moses and God's laws, but Moses went to Mount Sinai in Arabia. And then here I can't read this about China. Father Sin Xiangfu, first town in 2600 BC in Shenxi province. So Chinese. So here is a question: if Chinese are Canaanites, descendants of Shin or Sin? Well, that's according to studies of scholars, most scholars, that Sin or Sinites were the ancestors of present-day Chinese. So, guys, here in our notes, you can see here Noah and his three sons, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. And descendants of Shem were the Persians, Assyrians, Chaldeans, Turkish, Arameans, or Syrians. And Japheth was the progenitor of Indo-Europeans or Caucasian nations, right? And then about Ham, guys, as we recall we recall earlier that Ham means black, burnt, or hot, or dark, but not all of Ham's descendants were black, right? Because Sinites were the ancestors of present day Chinese. And according to scriptures, guys, that Africa and Egypt were the lands of Ham according to scriptures like Psalms, Proverbs, and other scriptures. But according to some scholars, guys, that not all of Ham's descendants were black, because it is believed that American Indians, Australian Aborigines, Pacific Islanders, Asians, somehow were also descended from Ham. And the Aetas of the Philippines probably descended also from Ham and one of his descendants, because the Aetas are also black races, right? Little black people, unlike people from Africa who are much bigger and taller. And some Asians are also not black, but some of them were yellow race or fair skinned. So it is believed by scholars that not all of Baham's descendants were black, because in the lineage of Canaan, the Sinites were believed to be the ancestors of present-day Chinese. So it is believed that Asians also descended from Ham, and American Indians, Australian Aborigines, Pacific Islanders, and the Aetas of the Philippines or Negritos probably descended from Ham. After the confusion of languages from the Tower of Babel, probably the Aetas migrated from the tower back there in the land of Shinar, somewhere in Iraq. and Mesopotamia, ancient Mesopotamia, and most of Ham's descendants occupied the continent of Africa, but not all of them were contained in the African continent because some of them migrated in, scholars believe in America. Ancient America was inhabited by Indians, and Australia was inhabited by Australian Aborigines who were also believed to be descended from Ham because Ham means black, burnt, dark, or hot. And most of the Pacific Islanders and Aetas or Negritos. So I'm going to show you some of the descendants of Ham, guys. So back here, guys, descendants of Ham. So it is believed that the American Indians were also descended from Ham. They are not so black, right? But somehow they have red skin, red race, but somehow they are dark colored, right? So it is believed by scholars that more American Indians also descended from Ham. And these are the examples of Pacific Islanders, guys, who are also believed to be descended from Ham. Pacific Islanders. Probably some of these people inhabited the islands somewhere in the Pacific regions. And these are the Australian Aborigines who are also believed to be have descended from Ham and his descendants because these people are also dark colored skin. As you can see, guys, Australian Aborigines were treated harshly long ago by colonizers. Oops. So this is our topic for today, guys. It is believed that not all of Ham's descendants were blacks, and not all of Ham's descendants were contained in the African continent because it is believed that Asians, Chinese people, American Indians, Australian Aborigines, Pacific Islanders, and Aetas or Negritos of the Philippines also descended from Ham. And also the Malays or those Datos who came from Malaysia or Borneo and arrived in the Philippines around 1212 AD. After the Aetas were there, the Malays also arrived in the Philippines, who were brown skinned in tone, brown skin color. So it is believed that Asians, Pacific Islanders, Aetas or Negritos, American Indians, Australian Aborigines were also descended from Ham, as well as the Chinese people. So this is our blog for today, guys. Hope you enjoy this blog about the Aetas. Probably the Aetas were descended from Ham and his descendants, according to Table of Nations. So don't be confused about the different nations, guys, because the Table of Nations from the Bible explains a lot how every nations rooted out from the three sons of Noah. And other than that, like theories of some people, theories are not really truth because theories are just hypotheses that are not yet proven, or they are just made up in order for the sake of argument and not proven yet to be true. So what can I say to all of you guys? Do not believe theories at or theories as truths, because theories are just hoax, or they are not proven yet to be true, like the evolution theory, because unless they are proven, they become laws. So scientific laws are the ones that are that deserve or deserving to be believed, because laws are already proven to be truth, but theories are not yet proven, unlike the laws, because if proven, theories become laws. So that's it, guys. So don't easily believe the deception of those scientific theories, which are not yet proven to be true. And hope you enjoy this vlog, guys. The ancestor of Aetas from the Philippines, or Negritos, can be traced from the three sons of Noah, probably from the children of Ham. So hope you enjoy this vlog, guys, and hope you learned a lot from this vlog. And if you guys think that this vlog is informative and beneficial to your knowledge, guys, and or your learning, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And if you think this is helpful and you can gain knowledge from this blog, please support this channel, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we will have more topics to be discussed in later days or weeks in the future. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, and see you to our next video.